Peace and love, family and friends. You are awesome for hanging out with me in Season 3 of Story Village with Aunti Oni, your favorite storyteller. Story Village is a special place where stories and music live. And guess what? We love reading books too. I could say hello in many languages, can you? Repeat after me and learn something new. Hola, sawubona, ciao, namaste, bonjour, shalom, bawoni, guten tag, salam alaikum, jambo, konnichiwa. Good day, mates. Ni hao, aloha. Did you hear hello in your language? If you did, let me know and I'll give it a go. Story Village with Aunti Oni is the place to hear sensational stories and marvelous music from villages around the world. So listen up. Today's story is a poetic story of a classic fairy tale. I wonder if you can guess which fairy tale it is. I call it Sissy Ella. Once in the Story Village lived a young lady named Sissy Ella, who was cheerful and bright, but her clothes were torn and dirty because she worked both day and night. She lived with her stepmom and 2 stepsisters who were very mean. They always made her scrub the floors and keep the house clean. Sissy often thought to herself, "I am so unhappy. I feel so alone. I want to be respected and loved and to have my own home." And then one day it happened. Just by chance, an invitation came in the mail. The prince was having a dance. The stepmother read the invite to her 2 daughters, and this is what it said. "All the single ladies are invited to my castle for some fun. I'm looking for a special lady to marry, and I hope you all will come." The oldest daughter, Mary, was so happy. She danced all around. "Oh, this is so exciting. I must shop to find a gown, because I'm the loveliest in town." The other sister, Mona, who was also so delighted, "I will get a new hairdo as soon as I can. I'm sure I will be the prettiest in the land." So out the door, the mothers and 2 sisters went into town to shop, leaving Sissy Ella at home, cleaning and cooking non-stop. When they all returned from shopping in town, Sissy spoke out and stood her ground. "I read the invitation, and I know what I saw. Why can't I go to the fancy dance? The invitation invited us all." Mother scoffed at Sissy. "No, you must be joking, you lazy girl. You haven't got a chance. You're too messy and plain to go to this fancy dance." Sissy Ella was so sad, but then she asked again, "But Mother, please, I beg you, I really want to go." Mary shouted back, "Sissy Ella, just be quiet. I heard Mother tell you no." Then mean Mona shouted out, "Mother said you're not going. You must be insane. You will stay at home to cook and clean, and you better not complain." The evening of the prince's dance was such a special night. The stepmother and sisters ran out the door, leaving Sissy Ella home alone, crying. It really wasn't right. Then suddenly a knock on the door. Aunti Oni appeared. It was a surprise. Sissy Ella stared in wonder. She was a sight for sore eyes. Aunti Oni said, "Oh, my child, I come to give you hope. For you are such a lovely girl, no need to be so blue. I see they left you home alone. Tell me, what can I do for you?" "Oh, Aunti Oni, I always work so very hard, and I treat everyone kind and good, but they don't let me go to the palace, and I really wish I could. You see, the prince is having a party tonight, and I wanted to go out to dance, but they left me here to cook and clean and not let me have a chance." "No worries," said Aunti Oni. "Just you have no fear. I'm going to get a few things for you, so just you wait right here." Aunti Oni went to her house across the street and came back with a big box. She gave it to Sissy Ella, who was still in shock. Aunti Oni said, "Oh, my lovely niece, here is a beautiful dress and shiny shoes just for you. So please come to your senses. Take your shower and put these on, and you will look just like a princess." "Thank you, Aunti Oni. Thank you for taking away my fears. I never had such beautiful clothes in all of my years." Sissy Ella took a shower, fixed her hair, and put on the shiny, tiny shoes and lovely dress. She came out and twirled around and said, "I no longer look a mess. Thank you for these amazing shoes and this gorgeous dress. Everything fits perfect, you know. And now I can get to the dance. But I have no way to go." Aunti Oni smiled and said, "You can go in my golden car. It's parked outside by the fence. My driver will take you to the dance, and you will meet the prince." Sissy Ella sighed. Oh my, how will I ever thank you, Aunti Oni, for all this kindness on me you shower?" Aunti Oni warned Sissy Ella, "Just watch the clock and come back home before the midnight hour." So Sissy Ella sat down in the golden Rolls Royce that was oh so shiny. Her locks were flowing, her dress was sparkling, and her shoes were so tiny and shiny. When the prince saw Sissy Ella step through the ballroom door, he smiled, and everyone stared in awe. No one knew it was Sissy Ella who was the lovely girl they saw. Prince danced every dance with Sissy Ella all the night. They two-stepped and salsa, and he even held her tight. Oh, he was a gentleman, oh so fine. Sissy forgot the promise she made to Aunti Oni and wasn't watching the time. Suddenly, the big clock struck 12, and Sissy ran off in haste. One of her tiny shoes fell off behind her because she had no time to waste. She made it home and jumped in bed before anyone ever knew. The next morning, the prince was knocking at the door, holding her tiny, shiny shoe. The stepmom welcomed the prince inside. "Oh, Prince, my goodness, you are here. Oh, me, oh, my. And you are holding a little shoe. Can you please tell me why?"
"Well, I met a lovely lady, and now it's my goal in life to find the one who fits this shiny, tiny shoe and make her my loving wife."
Try me,
said the two sisters. But Mary's foot in the shoe was too loose, and Mona's foot too tight. Then Sissy Ella walked into the room, and when she tried on the shiny, tiny shoe, it fit her foot just right. Oh, the prince was so happy to find his princess who would change his lonely life. The prince kissed Sissy Ella's hand and said,
"Let's get out of here, Sissy. You want to be my wife?"
So the prince and Sissy Ella were married right away and lived happily ever after to this very day. Thanks for listening. To hear a new story every other Saturday, follow, download, or subscribe to Story Village with Aunti Oni, however you listen to podcasts. Want to see Auntie tell more stories? Visit with me at www.auntioni.fun or say hello at hiauntioni@gmail.com. Till then, don't lose that beautiful smile, because I want to see you later, sweet potato, after Wild Honey Child. Story Village with Aunti Oni is a Oni Lasana production.